Hello, welcome back. Going to be doing a bit more streaming of Pathfinder, doing some character creation. Hold on. There we go. We're going to be finishing up our character, which was a Arcanist Oracle. Basically a heavy into channel energy, into light spells, and using those light spells to entangle and grapple people. It's a really kind of a just a different kind of character. So let's just get some crunch out of the way before we dive back into the theory crafting. So for Gestalt, remember we take the best of each class. So let's bring up Magus and Oracle. D8 and D8. So we only have a D8 hit die. So that's, we're level 6, so that's 6 plus 5, I'm sorry, 4, no, it's 8. Sorry. 8 is the max for first level, and then we take the average of each hit die, which is 5. It's 5 times 5 is 25. Plus our Constitution modifier, which is 2, so that's 12. $45. Only 45 hit points. Ouch. Our base attack bonus is not going to be very good, so it's plus 4. So our C&D is going to be 4, 3 because of -1, plus 2 for Dex, so that's 5, 15. Pretty shitty. Our C&B is going to be plus 3. So we're really not about the actual fighting and combat. So Magus, Oracle has a good will save, Magus has a good fort save, so our reflex is going to suck. So 5 through 5, plus 5, plus 2, plus 5, for high dexterity, and for a high constitution. Okay, fantastic. Let's do skills. So we get all the Magus skills and all the Oracle skills. Oracles get 4+ int mod, Magus get 2+ int mod. So we get 4+ int mod. Since we have a high intelligence of 20, that's 5. So 4 plus 5 is 9. So we're going to pick 9 skills to max them out. We want knowledge, Arcana, 6 ranks, knowledge, planes, 6 ranks, knowledge, dungeoneering, 6 ranks, knowledge, religion, 6 ranks, and knowledge, history, 6 ranks. That's 5, so we can choose 4 more. We want to focus on intelligence or charisma skills. Spellcraft. Ranks. So that's 6. We want use magic device. Alright, what else do we want? That's a classic. Oh, diplomacy. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. We need 1 more. We get additional class skills depending on Oracle's Mystery. Well, we're a Mystery of Life. we get knowledge, nature, handle an animal, and survival. Well, this actually, so I'm gonna not do history here. We're gonna do nature. 6 ranks, and I want handle animal. Yeah, that's gonna be helpful. Well, we're not really a healer. Like, we have some healing ability and some channeling ability, but our main focus is going to be using light spells. We're much more of a light mage than anything else. So, healing is kind of a secondary thing we do. We're more of a debuff, using darkness spells that have been converted via eclipse spell. Alright, so let's just do some math here. So 6 ranks goes to 9 because of the classical bonus, and then plus 5 because of high intelligence. So that's plus 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, 14. Same thing for using magic device, same thing for handle animal, and same thing for diplomacy. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Fantastic. Alright. Next, let's do spell. Alright, let's look at Tenebrous spell. When we cast the Tenebrous spell in darkness and light, caster level goes up. However, casting in the bright light is difficult, requiring a concentration check. Can't use it with a light descriptor. Use it when it's spell level higher, except for those spells. So we're basically never going to be using this meta magic because we're all about transferring these light. And yeah, I know that there's character sheets that kind of do this all automatically, but character sheets quite often have a ton of extraneous information that's just not going to be relevant. And I like to do this because I've kind of got my own formula that just has the information that I need to know. Most everything else never comes into play, and it gets very cluttered. And so it's just like, oh, I need to know my skill bonus for a skill. Well, these are the ones. Everything else is just going to be a ability check. I need to know HP and whatever. And I can also do the math. Like, let's say I take 5 points of damage, I can just do -5, and so on and so forth. So this is actually much faster for me, and much more simpler for me. Alright, let's jump ahead to Umbral Spell. So an Umbral Spell gains the Darkness descriptor. That's amazing. So we're going to eclipse a lot of stuff that we make Umbral. As long as the spell is in effect, creature object radiates darkness than 10-foot radius, so it'll be radiating light instead. Non-magical source of light, blah blah blah. Magical source of light only increase the level of the area if they are higher level. We're kind of getting around that because we're twisting it, we're inverting it, so this isn't really going to apply. Increase the level by 2. Ouch, that's painful. Can't use it on instantaneous duration or a spell that does not target a creature or object. Here's something interesting. Because of Eclipse spell. No, I'm sorry. Shadow Grasp. This is the main thing that we're going to be using. +1 level to the spell makes creatures in the area entangled. So it has to be a darkness descriptor spell that affects an area. Yeah, darkness descriptor spell that affects an area. Whereas Umbral spell let's see here. So, spells effects. Can use a spell on an instantaneous duration or a spell that does not target a creature or object. So, very rarely is there going to be a spell that we want to have Umbral and Shadow Grasp. I'm sorry, yeah, Shadow Grasp. Yeah, I play in person. Pretty much always play in person, around a table, chatting with the other players, rolling dice in front of each other. I feel it's far, far superior to playing online using any system, any program. I'm fortunate that I'm in an area that there's a lot of people that want to play, and I've got several groups that I play in. And I've tried playing online, and it's just so slow, so different. And if it works for you, that's fine. It doesn't really work for me. Okay, so now let's jump over to equipment. So character creation outline to get our starting gold for 6th level, 16,000. So one thing we're getting is a headband of intelligence, charisma +2. Band slot and mental prowess. So that's 10,000. And so we have 6,000 left. And so we chose int and charisma. Oh, and we got to choose the skill associated with the intelligence. We're going to go with perception. And unfortunately, it's only going to be +9. Because perception is not even a class skill, never mind. And we have no wisdom. So our perception sucks, but that's fine. Actually, now we're not going to do perception. We're going to do escape artist. Is escape artist a class skill? No. Oh well. Still, it's going to be much better than our CMB, so if we're grappled or anything, we can at least try to get out. Yeah, escape artist is usually a good one for a headband. Okay. So we have 6,000 gold. Let's go to Archives of Nethys. Do a search for magic items and see if anything increases our channeling. Actually, before we do that, I'm going to go back to Magus. We can wear light armor without incurring spell chance failure. Great. So in that case, I'm going to go for some armor. So it's going to be +1 chain shirt. That'll be 1,250. What? Oh, that's a period, that's why. What? I'm like, the fuck is happening? Yeah, and that item that you're talking about with the 2d6 extra channeling, that is 11,000 gold. And so that, you know, and it's also a headband slot item, so it take the place of our headband of int and charisma, which is not what we want to do. So there's really not going to be much that we can afford here. Yeah, everything's going to be way too expensive. Oh, that's pretty cool. To dispel a darkness. That's pretty cool. I can't afford it though, because we got that chain shirt +1. And plus, I'm not really sure that Iamade is the right god for this build. Okay, that's cool. Recondite holy symbol. That's neat. So +3 to knowledge religion checks per minute after a channel. That's worth 500 gold. No, I can't do that. Let's do another search here. Magic items for darkness. Well, you say, you know, attack options for when I'm out of spells. I'm a Gestalt character. So I'm going to have, you know, level 6 Oracle, level 6 Oh, I'm in a mistake. Oh, jeez. I must have been thinking something else. I'm an Arcanist. I'm not a Magus. Well, that's what I get for taking a break. Oh my god. I'm not a Magus at all. I'm an Arcanist. Oh, fuck me. Oh my god. Well, herp derp. Let's reduce some of that. So my fort is now crap. So that is 2 instead of 5, so that's -3 to my fort save. Woohoo. My bad from Oracle is still 3/4, so that's okay. Fewer skill points, so 2 fewer skill points. So let's get rid of Dungeoneering. And handle animal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. 2 plus 5 is 7. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because the escape artist is above. Whoops. I'm going to switch use magic device to linguistics. Because I like that. And so that we have to go to languages. No. We're an elf, so we know Common, Elvish, and we get to know 5 more because of our high intelligence, and 6 more because of our linguistic. So that's 11 more languages. Elves. So we're going to do Draconic, Celestial, Gnome, Orc, and Sylvan for our high intelligence language. And then our linguistics languages, we're going to go for this Soul, Infernal, Giant, Dwarven, 1, 2, 3, 4. Undercommon and Aklo. Now, Aklo is one of those, instead of spoken by Darrow, inhuman, or otherworldly monsters, evil fae, this is actually quite a large number of creatures. Evil fae and inhuman or otherworldly monsters, it's a lot of aberrations, and not all of them are going to be evil or something. And, when you're a light mage, you gotta kind of be prepared to fight things that hate the light. Anyway, that also we get rid of our chain shirt because we can't afford that. Oh, we can't use that because that's a spell failure chance. So let's go to that. Nope, can't afford that. Nope. Let's go back to channel. And let's see what that 5,000 gold thing, what a channel like. Nope. It was the glory medallion? Okay, so Iomity will be the god. Because changing, treating 1s as 6s is amazing. Okay. Now, and 500 gold for pocket change for miscellaneous stuff. All right. Now let's do spells. Arcanist. Spells. No. 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Spells repair. 0, 1, 2, 3. And so spells per day for Arcanist is 442. And then for our high intelligence modifier, it's going to be a 6, and a 3. For Arcanist, it's a bit funky. So it's both spells prepared slash spell slots available. So I'm not going to have this many spells prepared. This is my kind of the cast today. So I can have one. No, you know what? I think I'm gonna have to switch it. So spells available, spell slots available, spells known, arcanist spells prepared. Yeah, this is gonna be a bit weird. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so spells prepared. 7, 4, 2, 1. Okay, let's go to spells known. Come on. Oh, it's down here in spellbooks. So 3 first level. 3 plus 5. I'm sorry, 3 plus 4 because 2 of this up here is enhancement bonus. So it's at first level it would be an 18 and thus would be a 4. So that's 7, and then we get 2. So that's going to be 2 per level. So that's going to be 7. Yeah, 7, 9, 11, and then 2, 4. Okay. 11, 4, 2. Okay. How many cantrips do I get to know? I know all the cantrips. Because that's how that works. Cantrips are free. Alright, so let's go over to the Arcanist spell list. I think it's just the Sorcerer Wizard. Drawn from the Sorcerer Wizard spell list. Okay. Before we do that, we're going to do Arcana of Nephis. We're going to go to Spells, Scriptor, Darkness, Class, Arcanist. Give it a moment to go. Okay. So one of our third level spells known is going to be Black Light. One of our second level spells known is going to be Darkness. Another one is going to be Shifting Shadows. So that's going to be both of our Arcana third level slots. And Twilight Haze. And the rest of them... Yeah, like you highlight. Okay. The rest of these spells I'm gonna look up Shadow Grasp again. Darkness descriptor that affects an area. Let's see what other people were trying to figure this on. Getting other people to do your work for you is advantageous. Very, very good for making it go a lot faster. Does not. Okay, so it has to target a creature or object. It has to be an area. Yeah, okay, they talk about it here. Oh, I get it. Okay. Umbral spell, because it creates an area of darkness around it, makes everything Umbral spell touches qualify for Shadow Grasp. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I was getting a little confused there. So the mage armor idea was pretty funny. Okay, so that actually clears that up. So let's go to spells, and I like the SRD version spell lists much better than Arco's Methods. It's split up by school, which is helpful. All right, so cantrips. What cantrips do we want to typically prepare? Detect magic, read magic, light. We can't do these blog ones because they're OP. Disrupt, undead, mage hand, mending, message, arcane mark. Actually, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Detect magic, read magic, light, ghost sound, mage hand, mending, message. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Get rid of ghost sound. For prestidigitation. Tech magic, read magic, light, mage hand, mending, message, prestidigitation. We can kind of get rid of light there. and we can go with Arcane Mark. You'll see why in a moment. Alright, first level spells. No. So we get to know 11 of them. We are going to go with Shield, Mage, Armor, for defensive. Celestial Healing, I think. Let me review that one. Make sure there's no expensive material component. Oh, there is. We don't want to do that. Given our entangling light theme, this is going to be a little bit difficult to decide on. Shadow Grasp. I gotta look at this again. That affects an area. So there's really not going to be that many first level spells, because there weren't any on that list. One, two, three, four, five, six. Level 2, level 3. There's really not going to be that many first level spells that are going to apply to this build. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Pause, guys.